A Jackson Township family of 6 just devastated after a fire destroyed the home where they've lived for 10 years.
But they're also very grateful to a Good Samaritan, an Army veteran who raced into that burning home and rescued 2 dogs.
I was in the right place at the right time. I did what anyone else would do. With my background in law enforcement and the military.
And it turns out that everyday hero has a connection to the Fisher family. He's actually the school bus driver for 2 of the kids.
News 5's Bob Jones talked to him about why he risked his own life to save pets.
As a bus driver for the Jackson Local School District, Todd Morris cares deeply for the kids he transports.
Yeah, I literally do call the kids on my bus. They're my kids. I watch out for them at least 2 hours a day. And I know every kid on my bus. Every kid has a nickname.
Todd was not behind the wheel of a bus on Wednesday morning because it was a calamity day, but while driving his personal car, he spotted smoke coming from a home on Amherst Avenue, and he knew kids from the Fisher family, who are on his bus route, lived there.
I knew that we were out of school that day, and my first thought was to get to my kids.
Before firefighters arrived, Todd, a former police officer and Army veteran, raced up to the burning home and busted open the door.
Just a nice, swift placement, strategic placement of a foot is all it took.
You kicked the door down.
I kicked the door in.
Todd estimates he ran all over the house for up to 5 minutes, yelling for the kids while battling thick smoke. It turned out the 4 Fisher children were at their grandparents' house and the parents at work. But Todd did find the family's dogs, a German Shepherd named Cash and a Bull Mastiff named Lady.
When I came back down the stair steps, they were sitting there in the lower level looking up at me.
Todd quickly rescued them from the burning home.
Because I had to kind of coax them out. And the one dog I was able to get out, the other dog has disability, so I actually carried that dog out.
Matthew Fisher says his family is devastated, losing nearly all of their belongings in the home where they've lived for a decade.
Nothing like you could ever have imagined. It's heartbreaking.
But Matthew is also forever grateful to their bus driver, who risked his life to search for his kids and rescue the family dogs. What are the odds of that?
Very slim. When I heard who it was, I couldn't believe it. Hero, really. Honestly, I don't know that I could do it.
Todd says he relied on his police and military training during the intense rescue.
We had a term, obviously, in the military, mission first. That was my mission at the time, was to get that, to make sure the kids were safe.
And the dogs are also safe and doing well. They too are family to the Fishers.
The kids were really grateful that he got the 2 dogs out of the house. It would have been terrible if they didn't make it.
The family of 6 is staying with other relatives while they get back on their feet. Matthew says the plan is to rebuild right here. In Jackson Township, Bob Jones, News 5.